father like me. I didn't want to be daddy's little girl. I wanted to be daddy's son. I wanted a football, a racing track, a power car and a gun. Polly Pocket, Cindy, Barbie. I staged a late night heist, a hit and run involving Ken and that white Ferrari. Barbie's dead and Ken's to blame. The Ferrari's in the car wash. That was my kind of game. Or I'd hold Cindy upside down, swirling her hair in a puddle. "What are you doing?" I'd hear him shout, but I'd fight off my father's offer of a cuddle. One Easter, all trussed up, pink frilled dress, shiny new shoes, straw bonnet hat. I went exploring. Ribbons unravelled in the wind. I went searching for my reflection in a bucket of oil. Its silky surface I swirled with a stick, never finding the bucket's bottom, but the pink and black don't mix. Each fingerprint spread as I tried to wipe the last. Oil became a thing between him and me. I grew up, bought old bangers of cars, learning the measures made by a dipstick, that everything with a yellow cap in a Ford can be filled up. Oil, water, washers. Ignoring my mother's new shade of pale pink lipstick, I held my body rigid as he taught me to check tyres and water, levels and tread, my back's axle aching. When I pulled out the fuse for the wipers instead of the flip catch for the bonnet, he made a comment about women and cars, and my heart was punctured. See, to him, I was still his little girl, and he wanted me to grow up, meet a nice lad, settle down, have babies, I suppose. He doesn't know of the army pants in class 3's dressing up box, shoving them over my skirt. He, my father, doesn't know I was always the dad. While other girls fought over clip-on earrings and dragged 5 sizes too big heels along the orange carpet, their toes in the points of 1986 stilettos, I was busy being like him. I was rolling paper, pretending it was a cigarette. I was watching the news on a cardboard telly. For years, I've been basing myself on it. And suddenly I find that I've grown up all wrong. It's like Oedipal instead of Electra. Got my wires crossed, my circuit board fused, my system shorted. I was a physics paper problem where you decide to close AD or BB to get DD, the lighthouse to light up so the boat can CC. My walk is his, my talk is his, my voice is an echo arguing with his. So for years, I abandoned him, too busy being my own version of him, until I meet this woman who tells me I'm not him, I'm me, and that's fine. And for the first time as I change gear, I notice that my hand actually does look like a woman's hand. And this woman says having crossed wires is a good thing. She finds them interesting. This woman comes to know something in me that I never knew existed. She teaches me to know my father as myself. So now, each year as we're all growing older, I'm finding I do want to be my father's daughter.